I shall love you.
Life is a choice. You can change your situation the moment you stick with God. Stick with God and change the history.
Have you ever been in a situation where there's something that you want to achieve, or there's a place where you want to go to, and you are desperate to reach this place, but there's one thing that is blocking you? Just one small thing blocking you to your destiny.
The Bible says God had left these things, these nations around them, so that he could teach them all. God cannot allow anything to hurt you or to separate you from him, because you are his possession. If the devil is playing around with you, he is playing around with God, and God will deal with him. Because we are God's possession, because we are God's own property, we are protected by God. We are the possession of the spiritual world. Even though your senses cannot see it, even though your senses cannot touch it, but you know that you have this thing, and you know that this thing shall come. Because let me tell you something. Do you know that nothing on earth never started as an idea? You are an idea of God. Before God created you, he said, I will make a man. That was it.
Be filled with his word. Let us be filled with his spirit, so that when you come across another woman, whichever situation she is in, cause her to prophesy, cause her to speak differently, cause her to speak life into her situation.